Hello everybody, my name is Craig.rehak and I'm a Global Account Executive at Conference Direct. As you may have noticed, I have stopped doing my monthly news and updates emails in search of a better way to go ahead and reach my clients and prospects. While I was sitting there thinking about, what can I do to better engage people and to better reach people, I thought to myself, if someone sends me a quick little video, I watch it most of the time. People enjoy watching videos and so forth. So I said to myself, rather than sending out the email and an article, which most people, it's probably 50-50 whether they take time to open it, and I don't want to clog anybody's email up anymore. So I decided that I'm going to try doing my monthly news and updates via video rather than the good old email. So first off, I want to kind of just take a few minutes. I'm going to talk about some of the big news that is shaking up our industry. One of the things is Marriott now has upped its offer to acquire Starwood over the Chinese company that put in their offer last week, which was a big shock to everybody. So what does this mean for us? Is it a good thing if Marriott acquires Starwood, or is it a bad thing for us meeting planners? Me personally, I think that it is not necessarily the best thing for us and for our meetings. Marriott is a fantastic company and has a reputation for putting out some of the best meetings. But as I'm sure you know, nowadays they are one of the toughest to negotiate with. With this acquisition, they will control 50% of the marketplace and over 75% of the top 20 destinations for meetings, conventions, conferences, and so forth. So with this, I expect it to be even harder to negotiate. Rates are going to definitely go up. They are going to have more of a control over what they want to take, the concessions you're going to get, and the contractual terms, which ultimately does end up hurting our clients and our meeting planners and our attendees that simply can't afford to be paying for these higher room rates. So what else am I seeing out in the marketplace? I'm seeing that my clients are booking much further out, which a lot of you are my clients. You definitely know that we are working on things that are 2, 3, 4 years out. Some of them are even 5 years out. There is limited availability. Groups are not getting the hotels that they once wanted. Even if they are repeat groups, a lot of times they're having to switch dates. So if you do have a particular hotel in mind, I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and start booking out a little bit further. It is a catch-22 though, because sometimes if you do book relatively short term, you can get some pretty good deals. Hotels are giving us a lot of pushback on concessions, room rates, etc. Contractual terms, that's a big thing. As you may know or may not know, Conference Direct does have standard agreements, which is one of the benefits to working with somebody like myself. I make sure that you are getting 80% attrition. I make sure that you are getting cancellation based on profit and so forth. But a lot of those things are very hard to get nowadays. They want to have adjustment to concession clauses in there. They want 90% attrition, further cutoff dates, and all those different types of things that really could kind of backfire on the actual meeting planner. So what are some of my predictions that I am seeing out in the marketplace? Well, according to STAR, they are predicting that there's going to be a 4.3% increase year over year in the ADR, which is about for 2017, which is about the same they predicted for 2016. So just from what I'm seeing and based on what STAR is forecasting, it is going to be much tougher to negotiate with these hotels. As I mentioned, a lot more limited availability. And I expect that to continue here for the next 12 to 18 months. Right now, one of the challenging things is demand is at an all-time high. In the pipeline, STAR has estimated that there is roughly 140,000 room nights currently right now in production, with only 10% of them being your luxury or your upper upscale properties, which most of us meeting planners are booking. That's going to be your standard Marriotts, your Starwood, your Hyatt, all your basic hotel chains, Hilton and so forth. So it is expected that things are going to continue to be tougher to book, and occupancy, ADR, all those are expected to have record years again here in 2016, which we all saw in 2015. So those are some of the things that I'm kind of just seeing out here. I want to keep it pretty short. Wanted to just kind of bring up to speed on some of the news, which the Marriott Starwood is the main thing that I think a lot of people are keying in on, and kind of what I'm seeing. You know, if things are starting to change next month, I will definitely mention that and let everybody know what I am seeing and what we should kind of be doing. But I think in all of our best interests, we should try to stay ahead of the game, and just remember, you know, someone like myself could source multiple properties. Especially when there is a lot of demand, it really helps to negotiate to have another hotel's pricing and to have multiple options. Because if you can leverage that to help get the best pricing and get really what you actually need. So thank you very much for taking your time and watching this video. This is the first one that I've done, so please send me back any and all feedback. Even if it is terrible, I may not like it, but I'd at least like to hear it so I could definitely improve for the next one. So until next time, all the best, and thank you for watching.